So, of course, you know, when you want something, you can never find it. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to mill a cup of wheat berries. And guys, just want to let you know, this sounds like an airplane. Then here's my airplane. And as you can see, this is what the flour looks like.
Karen Gartland kindly invited us into her home. We listened to her stories of turning wheat into flour from her own kitchen.
I was living in Florida. I was in my kitchen by myself, and all of a sudden I heard, "Karen, mill your own flour." And I just went, "Who are you talking to?" And I went, "What?" And then it was God telling me to mill my own flour.
Gartland's favorite ingredient grows on thousands of acres of Oklahoma land. It could soon join the ranks of the rose rock and the scissor-tailed flycatcher as a state symbol.
It was surprising to me that we didn't already have a state crop.
Tom Cannon produces wheat on his ranch in Blackwell. He also serves on the Oklahoma Wheat Commission.
I really want to give my props to the Burlington FFA. They're the ones that initially started writing the legislation.
The Burlington FFA passed it along to Senator Roland Peterson and Representative Dylan Travis.
When people think of Oklahoma and farming, they think of wheat.
The bill passed unanimously through the legislature and now awaits Governor Stitt's signature.
Representative Travis tells me wheat produces $1 billion for the state economy each year. You would tell Governor Stitt to sign the bill to make wheat our state crop?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's very efficient in calories, and it's very efficient in feeding people over a large area.
And it moved efficiently through the legislature. Rare in politics, but as they say, the waving wheat can sure smell sweet.
Wheat's on the verge of becoming a symbol, but the reality behind it lives in a bill most people never read. The Farm, Food, and National Security Act of 2026. It's one of the largest pieces of legislation Congress passes, typically every 5 years. And it doesn't just shape farms, it shapes food. Here's what the data shows. Roughly 3/4 of Farm Bill spending historically goes to nutrition programs like SNAP. Less than a quarter goes to agriculture itself, things like crop insurance, commodity support, and conservation. Inside that smaller piece, the money isn't evenly spread. Federal data shows crop insurance subsidies alone cost more than $10 billion a year, and payments scale with production, which means larger operations growing more acres can receive a larger share of support. That's not a theory, it's how the program is designed. Lawmakers like Oklahoma Congressman Frank Lucas and Tom Cole argue that structure is necessary. They say without it, farms, especially in high-risk states like Oklahoma, can't survive volatile weather, global prices, and rising costs. And even with federal analysis, there's tension. The Congressional Research Service notes that the commodity and insurance programs are concentrated among a relatively small number of producers, particularly those growing major row crops like wheat, corn, and soybeans. At the same time, this bill is being debated in a divided Congress, not just over farming, but over food, assistance spending levels, and how much government should be involved at all. AP reporting shows internal fights within parties, delaying progress and exposing fractures over who this bill should prioritize. So when Oklahoma names wheat as its official crop, it's not just honoring what grows here, it's tying that symbol to a federal system worth hundreds of billions of dollars, where the rules and the money are still being fought over.